Okay, so logging in after our little adventure, and we have some things on the Grand Exchange. We have managed to do some moves, so we are buying emerald necklaces for 577, which is pretty big. We are still selling for 877, but I do think that margin is a bit at risk. And we have picked up some gold bars at 3.150. So what I'm going to do, I have two options here. I can either change these and make these into emerald necklaces. We have a high chance of profit. Or I could try and flip him for 455. Let's see what sort of how much we'd make for 455. 6.6. Yeah, we'd make 2 millish. Let me see how much an emerald costs, and I'm quite happy to do this. I think either way we'll make profit with emeralds, no matter what price you buy. Okay, they're not buying for that price. How much is an emerald buying for? 537. 537 is still comfortable. One thing I could do as well, although it just delays how long it's going to take us to do these, I might quickly go and do these bronze hatchets, and then I can just throw them in the Grand Exchange to sell while we go and do the emerald necklaces. I'll go and do that now, and then at least that way we've got something else selling in the Grand Exchange for a little bit of profit as well. So I got a decent price on some gold bars, just paid over 3.2k for them. So I kind of veered off doing the arrow tips and just went to go and make the 1.5k emerald necklaces. I'm going to throw them in a Grand Exchange, and we can just go through our Grand Exchange box now. So you can see we've already sold some emerald necklaces, but I think I've got some more in the Grand Exchange as well. So they can go, and as you can see, they are flying for 8.7k, which is crazy. Like, it's just crazy. And we made some more bronze hatchets. These actually sold a lot quicker than the previous batches, so I'm very, very surprised at that. I just need to get all the emerald necklaces out of the bank, and I can just sell them with what's left. And then what I'll do, I'll throw another low ball in overnight. Might go for a big old buy as well. What was I selling for? 8.7. Yeah, 877. As you can see, we're not doing bad at all. So here we bought 4,000 for 23 mil. We sold them for 35. That's 12 mil profit. And we're going to do that again. So we're buying them for 5,777. Let's go a bit risky. We're going to go for 6k. Because really, this isn't like our main money-making method. Our main money-making method's arrow tips, which is still making this huge profit. But don't know what the hype is about necklaces. Again, we don't know when the mining and smithing update is going to come. And even then, like, I'd expect people to have like a stock of their own porters anyway. But while these are going mad, let's cash in. I might go make some bronze hatchets, actually, because that's just consistent, easy profit. Yeah, let's buy some bronze bars. And let's do 200. I can go and do that. And then tomorrow I'm flying. Probably won't log in much. Might log in just before the flight tomorrow and just put a sell offer in. But apart from that, probably not on much. But yeah, I'm going to get these axes in, then I'm just going to go make some more arrow tips, and that'll pretty much be us for today. So we are back in the UK, which more importantly means it's time to get back on the grind. Now, I'm back on the 22nd of June. I fly back out to Italy on the 29th of June, so I've got a week to get some videos in, videos made, content recorded, and then we're back out again as well. This time, Italy, going to somewhere a bit different, going to Milan, Lake Como, Rome, Florence. I think that's it. Maybe somewhere else. But I really enjoy that you guys enjoy the videos and the pictures I put up, so I'm going to keep doing that because that's pretty good. And onto this account. So I need to run to the Grand Exchange so we can talk through what we're doing and what we have been doing as well. Considering like I only played this very sporadically, like in the evenings and in some downtimes, we've made like huge progress since I've left. Like when I left, this account was under 10 mil, like 10 mil total account value. And now if we look at the evaluator, we are at 94.2 mil. And not only that, I have like a huge chunk of rune bars in the bank. We have 1.5k bars. And if you look at our stats, we've not really like anything stand out. Don't get me wrong, 74 crafting is very good. Like I'm very happy with 74 crafting. But the only other two skills we have is 50 mage, which, you know, is okay. There's nothing stand out there either. And 57 smithing. And with that, and don't get me wrong, we forgot flips as well. We have flipped very, very well. We've made that much GP. And by the end of this weekend, we'll be cracking the 100 mil mark. Definitely be cracking the 100 mil mark because I want to get rid of all these levers, get those changed. I'm not going to like absolutely like soldier out on the rune arrow tips because
they're a solid AFK. Like, if I need some downtime while I'm doing some other stuff in the week, I'm going to do that. So, like, if I've got time to play, I'm going to play and, like, do some serious things. So, first thing, we have sold all the emerald necklaces. Now, I had to drop the profit on this by 2k per necklace. We were going for 8.7 originally, but price shifted hard, and I did do a little price check earlier on, and it's sort of at, like, normal GE price. But as you can see, we did do very well. We definitely made some money. We cashed in hard on the gold bars, which we're also going to check the gold bar price as well, because it was very good money for a while. And another good thing we did really well on was the bronze hatchets. I kind of think these are slowing down as well because they haven't sold. Although these are starting to look like they're going to ramp up again because they're 6.8k for a buy. 5.7. So it's 1,000 coins. So that's a little bit tempting. But let's look at the gold bar price. Gold bar. Okay, because we've got some gold ore as well. And if it's not worth it, I'll just sell it. No, definitely still worth it. 4k for a gold bar is stupid. Wow, really high sell price as well. Fair enough. I do think at that price, you're not going to lose a lot. Right, so let's have a go. Let's see what we can do. Meantime, as also, sorry, going back to what we're going to be doing, I just need to trim out some stuff in the bank. So, want to get rid of the gold ore at some point. Want to get rid of the dragonite levers. We've got 50k bones to turn into bananas as well at some point. But just because I'm just going to log in, check in on all the accounts, get all the stuff rolling, I'm going to go back to arrow tips. Again, doing really well on the old smithing grind. And it's a bit weird how the bonus XP doesn't work. A couple of clips ago, I might have mentioned rune dart tips. Now, rune dart tips are weird. You can make them in non-members, but the quest to do them is members. So if you've not done tourist trap on members, you can't do them, which is why I'm doing arrow tips. But if you have been members before, done the quest, and are now non-members, you can now make rune dart tips, which just doesn't make sense. One thing as well, like with smithing, I've never really noticed, probably because I'm on the max count, that all the little bonuses of like smithing stuff faster, having a higher heat percentage and all these kind of things actually having a benefit. But having to do these arrow tips, I've noticed quite hard, like it is a really, really good benefit. Like even the saving a little bit of time just waiting for them to heat up to full heat, it's just going to be like less and less sort of waiting you have to do. But big fan of the old arrow tips. Very, very nice in AFK. Basically what I do is I just smith the whole sort of project here, heat all the metal up, and then I'm probably good for like a solid up to 10 minutes. Up to 10 minutes of AFK. Like, I just click the anvil, watch it go, and then once it's all finished, we'll come back in and redo it. So, really happy with this account. Bond price is currently 140-ish, so we're generally not that far off. I think once we've finished all these arrow tips, they're going to be a huge chunk of money. Like, we're going to be like at the 110, 120 mil by the time we finish all the arrow tips. And then that's with also finishing the dragonite bodies, that big batch of bones, which actually might get us a high alch. Maybe. High alch is still also a very good like money-making method as well. And we've not even like delved into some of the other stuff we're talking about. We're talking about necromancy, things like lesser necroplasm, making inks, making candles. We were also talking about doing archaeology, like accessing some materials and stuff. And it's like, we've got this much GP and not done like... We've only got 3 skills over like level 10. So, yeah, done really, really well. And again, I hope people have been enjoying the series. At points, I think we might not have got the variety in. But what I'm going to do, when we've got the sort of level to achieve the bond, because we made a little bit, maybe too much money flipping, or like investing, or like capitalizing on like really things like selling very high, I might offer the chance to say, look, I'll make another 50 to 100 million free to play and just do it with different methods. And I'd kind of sort of tie it to these 2 skills and just sort of show you guys what you can do. Let me know. I think with the caps, we are a bit struggling, although it says that fletching is like not a member's skill. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe we have a little play with that next. But an 80 is quite high for a short bow. I don't know. We're going to keep Swift anyway. I'm going to rattle through the accounts, and we will be back at some point today to update on whether the Emerald Necklaces buy. What Smithing level we end up, could go for 60 today if I really wanted to. Again, it's going to give us no benefit because Rune's basically what we can do. And yeah, give you an update on the old tip count. We're over 10 million arrow tips anyway, which is pretty big. I'm probably going to sell them in 50k blocks because I want to make sure I get a decent price for them. So I want to sell them in the Grand Exchange for as long as possible. And yeah, we'll come back with any big changes. So there is level 58 smithing. Yeah, just another smithing level. Absolutely coining it in on these arrows. Loving the AFK vibe anyway. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you are brand new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Really helps me out. I am trying to aim towards 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I hope you guys have really enjoyed the video and are enjoying this series as well. I've made sure to create a playlist for this series in particular if you wanted to start from the beginning and work your way through all the episodes. We will pretty much be doing 4 episodes a week of this series until completion, and then once we've completed, I'll be putting a poll up on my community tab to sort of ask what do you want me to do next. So if you want to be part of that voting system, make sure to hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to see any updates I do onto my community post. Thank you guys for watching once again. I really do hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm enjoying playing this account as well, so thank you guys for giving me a reason to do it. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.